welcome to today's video. We are going to be doing a swear jar challenge. Now you're gonna be, do you like pennies or dimes?
Dimes.
You're gonna get pennies. He's pennies, I'm dimes. So the goal of this is to get through the video with the least amount of swears in the jar. We have 20 each, so that's a pretty good amount to start with.
20 cents each?
Yes.
Oh. Well,
no, if you're pennies, you have 20 cents. If I'm dimes, I have 20 times 10.
21.
That's up to you to do that math now. This is my brother, Jesse.
Hi.
Yeah, that's my
Hi.
brother. So I have a few
What is-
discussion topics to go over, and then we're just gonna get through it. I curse a lot more than he does, I think.
Okay.
Alright.
Maybe. I mean, I try to wash my mouth for the most part.
This guy.
Especially like if I'm around kids, I'm not gonna be all. There has been times where like I've accidentally said something around a kid, and I look, there's a kid, I'm like, oh, shit.
Put it in there. We've
What?
already started.
Penny?
Yes, your pennies.
1 penny?
Yes. You did it again.
That's not a curse word.
You said the D word. You said dang it, but with the M and the N at the end.
That's not a curse word.
Yes, it is. I'm winning! Okay.
You curse more than me.
I thought so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright. So I think this is going to be a good topic because you're a guy and I'm a girl, but I want to talk about top 3 things to do at sleepovers. Like, as a guy, what do you do
Had a guy sleepover?
at a sleepover?
At a sleepover? Like, what specific?
Well, I'm assuming you hang out with guys and sleep over with guys.
Okay, so guys, we listen to music. Back in the day, I guess, like, whether or not
Back in the day, what are you,
alcohol
50?
and, like, other things were involved, like marijuanas.
Marijuanas?
Marijuanas.
Back in the good old days.
And then, what else we would do? We would, like, watch football, play video games.
Okay, ask for
Mario
3
Kart.
things, not a fucking...
Wait, oh, you gotta put it, thingy in there.
Okay.
I don't know, did I say more than 3 things?
You gave me a whole book, buddy.
Oh.
You gave me a whole book. Okay, on the topic of sleepovers, is it normal to share a bed with your friend? I say yes.
I feel like it gets to a certain age where no, but if there's like no choice.
So you don't cuddle with your boys?
No.
With your bros?
Like back in the day when we were kids.
Back in the day, you guys used to cuddle?
We wouldn't cuddle, but like there were times where like, growing up when you don't have much, and you're sleeping over with your boys or something. Sometimes you have to share a bed or a weird couch.
Very well. I think the top 3 things for a sleepover would be watching a movie, getting food, and gossiping. Definitely.
Gossiping.
Just like talking.
Do we do that?
Talking about people. I'm sure you do. Everybody does it. Everybody gossips whether you want to admit it or not. Everyone gossips. So I've got this. What do we do as siblings? Like things that we do that's like normal for us to do.
Watch YouTube together. We go out, get fast food, come back, watch YouTube.
Yep.
That's like our bonding time.
That's
what else?
all we do. We don't do anything else. We just get fast food and watch YouTube.
I don't think we really watch Twitch. We kind of
We
just
play
watch
Beyblades
YouTube videos.
sometimes.
Beyblades, yeah, they're fun. We just started playing again.
Yeah, we started getting back
since
into
we
it.
were like, what, 8, 7? I don't know.
About
We were
around
young.
there.
But yeah, it's fun. We started doing that again. So.
Tell me some of your worst dates and your your best dates. Best
My
versus
worst
date.
dates.
Yeah.
And then best date.
Best versus worst. That's what I meant to say.
That's hard.
Okay, I give you my best one, probably. Getting food, and then going back and sitting on the couch, watching a movie.
That's the best one.
Yeah, because I don't like going out places very much. I mean, it depends on the mood, really. It depends on the person, but most of the time I'm really awkward.
Okay.
I don't usually
Sorry,
have
I was
second dates either.
Just thinking about like my answer. I really kind of just blocked you out for a minute.
Thanks.
No offense.
This is what we do
But
as
I guess
siblings.
that's
We
gonna
ignore
be
each other.
offense anyways.
Yes.
It's like when you say no offense, it's don't why say it because it's already offense. You know, offensive.
I mean, I guess it's like
Fuck it.
at least you realize that it was offensive. That's why you say no offense or I'm sorry to cause offense.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. What were we talking about again? Oh yeah, the best dates.
Best versus worst dates. I gave you my best. Just, relaxing.
Best date. Probably. I want to say going to the beach.
Oh, that's so nice.
Just like a nice date. Yeah, like a day at the beach and stuff. And worst date.
Yes.
You go, cause.
Migo. Okay, so I'm not gonna
Migo.
name names, but
You said Miko.
there was this guy that I wanted to go on a date with. We decided to go to the movies. We were gonna meet at the movies. He asked what kind of candy I liked. He was gonna bring me some candy. I said, well, I don't really have a preference or a favorite candy.
That's
but
kind of weird.
I mean, it was a nice gesture, I guess. But I said, I'm good with
You
anything
guys met
except
before?
for
Or
no.
is this the first time
It
you
was
guys
the first
were
time,
meeting?
first date. All of my dates are first
Here
dates.
you go.
I don't
You
get
want some
second
candy,
dates.
little girl? What the fuck?
I totally forgot too. I totally forgot. I
did
probably have
too.
to rewatch it and go.
Yeah.
So far, I'm doing pretty well. So I said I don't like caramel candies, like the caramel squares or whatever, and I do not like licorice. Licorice. And I go up to the movies. He's standing there. He hands me a bag. Guess what it's full of? Fucking caramel and licorice. Licorice.
So he gave you your worst candies? I think so. Effing licorice.
Effing licorice.
Did you? Maybe. I don't
Tweet
know.
it. Effing licorice. Okay, so give me your worst date. It was a horrible date. Horrible.
Okay.
Oh, no. I'm just gonna add something. Because I am not a bad, horrible person, I had to pretend to enjoy it. So I sat there eating my caramel and licorice that I do not like in the movies. I didn't want to hurt his feelings. Okay, worst date.
My worst date. Okay, so this was my first girlfriend ever. I was young. Kid, teenager. We went to this nice restaurant. I don't know if I should name it, but it's a nice restaurant. I think it's Italian type.
Yeah, they don't sponsor us, so we're not gonna name it.
Something like that.
We're not gonna name names.
Wait, no. Sorry. They gotta be some type of Tex-Mex or something like that. So I was sitting at the table, and then she was across from me, and then my buddy texted me, my best friend, and he was like, hey, what's up? He was just, I don't remember what we were talking about, but anyways, I was texting him, and the way I text, I kind of text, I don't text like this, I kind of text kind of far away.
We should have done a challenge where it's every time you say because you're at 100.
Well, I guess that would be next video, or some type of video.
Let us know if you'd like to see that.
But,
okay, go on.
Yeah, so I was texting my buddy, and then she thought I was texting some girl or something. You know how girls just, I don't know, I guess it's not all girls.
Pardon?
Girls that I
Yeah, no, we are like that.
get into, tend to
I mean, if you're on a
things,
date, then put your phone away.
Yeah, you're
disconnect.
Right. But she also had hers out, which made me also be.
That's fine. That's fine. You are in the right. You can do whatever you want.
So she got up. She literally just didn't even ask no questions. Thought I was texting the girl, and just got up and slapped the heck out of me, and yeah. So
She hit you?
yeah, slapped the heck out of me. Slapped the living poop out of me.
The living poop?
No, because I didn't poop that day. So.
Sorry to hear.
But yeah, she slapped the heck out of me.
I think you take the cake on this.
Yeah, it was a bad date, and I think I broke up with her. Them dang girls.
Them dang girls. Them daggone girls.
This thing is just too big. For some. Anyways, but yeah, did we answer?
Yes, you answered, and your answer was a lot better than mine. I would definitely take caramel candy and licorice over a big ol' slap to the face.
Yeah, me too. I wish I would have had licorice. And
Wait, you don't. It wasn't great.
I hate licorice, but no, they're not.
Pool or ocean?
Pool.
Pool? Okay,
Yeah.
reason why. Like pros and cons.
So every time I got in salt water, like, so it's weird. I would get rashes in like places where you don't want rashes.
Ew.
It just it was terrible. It always was.
Is it like jellyfish stings or?
No, just it felt that way.
You're so allergic to salt
water? It would
water?
feel that way, but yes, like salt just gets drying up, whatever, right? Or whatever. But
Gross.
you know, whatever and like is like, I think.
You say that a lot?
Yeah, I think this video is saying that a lot. But no, I think I say that in general.
I do too.
But and then like
that and literally.
and sharks.
Okay, so all those things that are just nasty about the ocean.
There's no reason for me to be in the ocean.
But what about pools when you've got Band-Aids floating at the bottom and...
Honestly, I'll take a bathtub over a pool.
that wasn't a question. You could say bathtub or hot tub, and it's the same thing.
Oh, hot tubs are nice.
I almost faint every time I'm in a hot tub. It's just too much for me.
And
I
also,
almost pass out.
I recently learned how to like swim on my own without
Oh my gosh. So we have a story. So when we were kids, we were at a friend's house, like a family friend's house, and they had a pool.
Before you even say that, you gotta say your...
I'll come back. Trust me, I won't lose track.
Okay.
And she never came back.
Okay, so we were at a family friend's pool. We were both kids. He's only a year older than me, so,
Year and like half.
Year and like, what, 2 months?
3 months.
A year and 3 months? Not very much, but I was a pretty good swimmer. I don't know who I learned from, but he didn't know a thing about swimming, this guy. So he decided to mosey on over to the deep end, and immediately he started struggling.
Stop you. I didn't mosey on over to the deep end. So like, you know those pools where it's like, it's got the...
And then it kind of drops?
4 or 5 feet, and then it like drops to like 8 or whatever. At like a weird slope. So like, I got on that slope. As soon as I got on that slope, my foot, I was like, whoa, what's going on? And then I tried to like step back up and I couldn't. I was slipping. I was like, oh shoot, here we go.
So we were both very small kids, as in we were very skinny, and we don't have much muscles or anything. So I try to save him because I can swim. I mean, I'm not an amazing swimmer. I'm like 7, 8 years old, but I can swim well enough that I thought I could be a hero and save my brother, my big brother. We were both struggling. He brought me down with him, and someone jumped in and saved us.
It was like.
I mean, once they got him out, it was like the
Patrick and SpongeBob episode.
We could push each other.
He was like the lifeguard, and then they got in the middle of the lake, and then it was fun.
God, yeah. So. Once they got him out of my way, I was able to swim myself to safety, I think. I mean, it was exhausting carrying your fat ass around.
I think the parents ran out and, like, saved us or something. I don't remember.
Okay.
Oh, you sweared? I didn't.
Yeah, I sweared. I sweared. Okay.
I think I'm winning now.
Kids or no kids? We're talking about future now.
See, it's like...
Is it situational? Depends on who you're with?
Yeah, because, like, if you asked me that a few years back, I would have said, yeah. If you asked me that now, like, it's like, maybe, but...
It's definitely situational to, like what
you
and your partner agree on, or whether you're financially stable. Like, if I'm financially stable and my partner's like, I want to have a football team, let's have 8 to 10 kids, let's do it. If my partner's like, I don't really want kids, all right, we'll just get a couple pets, you know?
Yeah, my answer was yes to kids, but, like, if it doesn't happen, and it doesn't happen.
If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. You heard it here first, folks.
Did you answer?
Did I answer? Yeah.
Oh yeah, football team.
Football team. I'm gonna have a football team.
team.
Okay, this is a fun one. Board and card games. Like,
board games?
Best and worst. It doesn't matter, just answer. I mean, they're very similar, like best and worst. I really like Go Fish when it comes to card games. That and like War, I think, is really fun. But Go Fish is always number one.
So do I pick a board game and a card game, or just?
I mean, I like
Okay, so
Uno.
Uno's really fun. but
Uno's not a board game. That's a card game as well. I like Uno.
I like to play blackjack.
I don't even know how to play that.
I used to play poker, but then I forgot how to play. And like would get like money. Like me and my friends would gather around, put like $5 in the pot for play poker. It was fun.
I'm thinking about Monopoly, and I think I have a love-hate relationship with it. It depends on who I'm playing with. If you're a sore loser, I do not want a Monopoly board anywhere near us, or it's gonna be all over you.
Connect 4
Connect 4?
is fun.
That is pretty fun. That's always like a good one. It doesn't get old.
No, yeah,
'Cause,
it's
like,
pretty good.
There's always something new.
Yeah, 'cause you could.
But
do
Monopoly,
something
there's like
then you
112
go
ways to get
against-
fucked over.
Yeah, but then you go against the people that like always do the same moves every time.
Mhm.
We're tied.
Yeah.
Um,
Same thing with like tic-tac-toe when they go to the same places. It's like, get original.
Yeah, I don't like tic-tac-toe anymore. I used to.
It was a fun, easy game when you were in church and you had like the little pencil and...
I would actually always go against the robots, like on my phone, I guess, or something. And then I would always lose, and it would just piss me off.
Is piss a bad word? Would you say it in front of like kids?
No.
Put it in the jar. And I have to as well because I said it as well. Did
Yeah,
I
you
have to?
did.
But I said it to like...
You did say it, though. You should have just said, is that a bad word?
You were like, what word? What word are you talking about? You would have caught me like a little trap. Bathroom habits.
Like go on your phone
Yeah, I mean, probably like TikTok
and forget
or...
that you're in the bathroom.
I don't forget I'm in the bathroom. I'm fighting for my life every time.
Okay, yeah.
You can't forget that.
I do. I forget that I'm in there sometimes. I'll just be on my phone.
I know. He's sometimes in there for hours. Door open or closed? Bathroom habits. Still on the same subject.
Like, open if, like, it's my own house and nobody's, like, or just, like, if I got my own bathroom, so, you know, somewhere.
Okay, but wait, like, what if you get an unexpected guest later on that day and you, like, shat with your bathroom door open, and it just, like, lingered through the whole home? You weren't expecting them. They're there, and now fumes of
Well, if
poop
somebody's,
particles are
like,
in their
there,
nose.
I would close it. And I probably wouldn't, like, be in the bathroom that long.
Door always closed. Because
Or I probably wouldn't even...
Either way, my cat is going to want to go in there. I want to be alone. If I'm going to be fighting for my life, I don't want someone to go down with me.
Oh, yeah, the
It's
cat
really thoughtful.
distracts me, too. Cat always gets in there.
One of our cats likes to just sit on our laps when we're in the bathroom or, like, sit on our shoulders. It's
No,
like, this
for
is
me,
not a
it's
place for you.
always the back.
Always the back?
Because, like, whenever... Let's not get into detail.
Okay. How many squares do you use when you go to wipe?
Squares?
Like, how many toilet paper squares? I try to start with 2, and then I reassess the damage and go from there.
It depends, because, like, one ply... Like, I'll use the
One
whole
ply? No, we're
thing.
gonna go ahead and say that we're using, like, pretty good toilet paper.
Like, the bear thingies. Like, the bears.
The bears?
Yeah, like, you know, the commercial... What is... like, the bears that got...
What
like,
is
really,
what is
like,
it called?
4-layer...
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But even then, like, those are kind of, like, messed up for men.
No, yeah,
That's
I don't like those because they leave, like, residue. Hate that. Give me toilet paper that doesn't leave anything behind.
I wasn't gonna say that, but yeah, I was...
I'm being real with you guys, okay? I know some people understand. Lights on or off?
For what?
The bathroom.
Off.
Okay,
Light's always
if the
off.
light is
Everywhere
off,
I
so
go.
is the fart fan.
Yeah.
Do us all a favor and turn the lights on.
Well, some bathrooms have a separate switch. Some
Not
of them
ours,
you can...
buddy, not ours.
Well, you know who wired that in, but anyways.
It's your fault, Dad. Love you, Dad.
But yeah, like, off, anywhere I go.
Okay.
Like, I can see in the dark.
So I'm going to always keep the bathroom lights on. Fart fan on, all on. It's all or nothing. So when you're using the bathroom in public, do you, like, if it's one of those single stalls, like, not the whole, like, thing, if it's one of those, like, private stalls, do you get, like, embarrassed or whatever? You have to turn on the faucet, like, and, like, keep it running so there's, like, some noise other than you
In public?
pissing? That's a bad word. Yeah, in public. Or even, like, at someone's house. Like, imagine you're at this girl's house.
No. I don't care.
Yeah, I know some people do care, but I don't care.
Do that, but
unless like I got like a mad fart coming, I'm going to do something about that. Either throw in the little or flush the toilet, something to discreetly. I'm kidding. I'm just going to let it rip and let everybody know. Number 2 in public.
Yeah.
It depends on it depends if it can wait. Most of the time it can't wait. That's the best
time to do it because like you don't care about that bathroom.
I used to care.
So you just blow it up.
I used to be like, man, I wonder if anybody like in this bathroom could like hear, smell, sense me in here. And now I'm just like,
you know how many
it stinks in here. I know someone right next to me is laying a fat turd in the toilet. So.
But yeah, yeah, of course, number 2 in public. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any topics to bring up?
So like, if you had 3 things for zombie apocalypse, what would it be?
3 things. Is there any like
anything?
Anything? Well, then I'm gonna go with the I'm assuming that is it like a deserted island or zombie apocalypse?
Anywhere, just any place.
But it was zombie apocalypse, right?
Yes, zombie apocalypse. 3 things.
I'm gonna get a nice pair of shoes, one with support, that arch support, and whatever, for them flat-footed people out there.
What? But, well, I'll ask.
Okay, can I get 2 more in there, or are you just gonna keep on cutting me off?
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to bring a water filter, like a Brita. I think that's smart. Or one of those, like, Life water straws. You know what I'm talking about? I mean, I think that'd be a good thing. And my 3rd would probably be... like, can I say, like, a pen and paper? Is that just, like, a 3rd thing, or is that, like, 3 and 4?
Pen and paper is, like...
I mean, it goes hand in hand. A pen and paper hand in hand.
I mean, if you have paper, you can find...
Yeah.
Anything to write
oh,
with.
Man, you're right. I can find that anywhere. Okay, but I'm still going to bring it because I like to doodle, and I'll get bored and want to, like, write stuff down. I was going to say, also,
like, you could find the shoes anywhere, too, like, at a store. And
oh, man! Oh, if we could find anything on this list that we're creating, what would you bring?
So I would probably bring a plasma cutter.
What the fuck is a plasma cutter?
So it's like...
I'm thinking plasma ball.
So it's like something that cuts steels and metal.
That's crazy. I was thinking one of those like plasma balls where you touch it, it goes.
I feel like that would be a cool weapon.
I didn't bring any weapons. That's fine. I'm not gonna survive in the zombie apocalypse anyways.
And then I would
it's gonna smell too
probably bring a whatever the biggest, oldest, well not oldest, but like old school, not super computeristic, but old school, like, biggest diesel truck, that they make. And then I'll make it armored stuff. And then the last one would just be, well, I think the last one would be sunglasses.
You could get sunglasses at your local Wawa.
I want the best pair of sunglasses.
So this is something that I do. I'm curious if you do too, because, like, we're siblings. I wonder if we have that, like, same wavelength in our brains. When I'm sleeping sometimes, like, I'll be dead asleep, and I'll be, like, arms straight up in the air, and I'll be scratching my arms. It's, like, not even, like, scratching, like I'm clawing like a wild animal, but, like, a nice little tickle. And I'll wake up in the middle of the night, and, like, my hands are, like, straight up, and I'm scratching my arms. Like, tickling myself.
No,
I don't know why.
I don't do that.
You don't do that?
No.
I don't know why I do it.
I do that, but, like, with my feet.
You itch your arms with your feet?
No, I itch. You said itch. No, you made me say. I scratch my, like, legs with my feet, like, in my sleep.
So the other day I went to the grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a fun thing to do. Go to the grocery store.
It is fun
ever
when
go
you
into,
have
like,
money.
the produce area with, like, the vegetable, like, the fresh vegetables, the fresh fruit, whatever it may be? And you ever, like, walking alongside the aisles, like, the ones that are, like, open and cold and they spray on the fruit?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They have those scales.
Hell
those,
yeah.
those scales, like, right above your head as you're, like, walking through.
I swear, right.
Yeah, you said the H word.
Which is what?
I always walk into them. They're at head level and, like, right above your eyesight, so you're just, like, looking at, oh, look at the apples. They got Gala, they got Pink Lady, and then wham, you get a concussion. I don't know why they put them there.
To scale your
okay,
vegetables.
But it's clearly a hazard.
Not really, because
You've never
you
bumped
should
into
be
them?
paying attention.
I-
I've never bumped into them.
You never go to the store!
I
So I guess
never
that
eat
makes sense.
vegetables.
You gotta change that. 2024 New Year's resolution. You're gonna start eating vegetables. and eating
Okay, yeah,
healthier.
that's last question. New Year's revolution.
Okay, so as you guys are probably not aware, we are filming this on New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is New Year's Day when this is gonna come out. So we're gonna talk a little bit about the New Year's. My New Year's resolution.
Was I saying revolute?
You might have said, you say you want a revolution. Well, I don't have a resolution because I always fail. I'm not going to set myself up for failure this time. I'm just going to live by the moment and do my best. Really just do as much as I can with the time I have. I feel like I spend a lot of time wasting time, as I said before, but just like a resolution to do better with my time. I think that's like pretty easy to conquer. It's also really easy to be lazy. What is yours? New Year resolution.
Like, if I'm talking to somebody, I want to be able to, like, figure out what people are saying and take it in a different way to better comprehend and figure out what I want to say without just blabbering whatever, you know.
Like
what I mean?
thinking before you speak?
Exactly, but just
That's
more
easier
in
said
depth,
than done.
more in depth, of course. Like, you know, like even for like somebody that's giving me attitude, like figure out.
Oh, like
different-
control yourself a little bit more?
Control myself and, you know,
That's
so I
understandable.
don't like escalate and help escalate whatever's getting thrown at me, you know. But yeah, more considerate, I guess.
That's
yeah.
a good New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Okay, well, sorry that this video was a little short. We're gonna count out the change now and then...
Short. Feels like I've been here for 10 hours.
10 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, hold your hand out.
I have to close my eyes.
No, it's not a gift.
Oh, looks like I won.
Okay, how much you got here? You got 3, 4, 5 pennies in here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dimes. Did you sneak any dimes in there?
No.
Did I curse 7 times in this video?
Probably.
Okay, so what was I gonna say?
You were talking about
I was talking.
the punishment.
The punishment, right. So he gets to choose a punishment for me, and we'll probably make that into a video or a TikTok or something. Yeah, I was thinking, like, making me, like, eat a food that I don't like. And I was thinking, like, make me chomp a tomato, but then I realized I really don't... I don't want to chomp a tomato. I don't like
Everybody
tomatoes.
does that. That's like everybody does that, right?
Really?
I don't know. Like,
I
don't you
wouldn't.
think that's like a typical like punishment?
I
Like,
wouldn't.
Drink this hot sauce or do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
so
it's
that's
gotta be
why I kind of
creative.
switched it up, because I do not want a tomato in my mouth. Unless it's, like, pizza.
Tomatoes are good, especially with some salt on there.
Ew. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Thank you for joining us. And if the hypnosis worked, we will be seeing you in the next video.
Hypnosis.
Hypnosis.
I'm hypnotized.